Hey everyone,
Hey,
Reddy
Ash.
Linx here. I'm joined with Epic,
Hey again.
and welcome back to another Choose Your Own Adventure live stream. We're reading more Give Yourself Goosebumps, where reader beware, you choose the scare. This time, it is Into the Twister of Terror, which seems like it's some sort of Wizard of Oz kind of thing. For those of you who are new to the series, basically me and the guests will try to get one good ending with 3 tries. So if we get 2 bad endings, then that's okay. But the third ending we get, that's it. So this is number 38 in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. So without further ado, I'm going to read the Beware page, and we'll be on our way. By the way, this physical copy I'm using. Alright. Beware. Do not read this book from beginning to end. Everybody into the cellar. There is a tornado heading right toward you. But oh no, you you've left your faithful dog Yo-Yo outside in the storm. You have to save him. But if you do, what will happen when you face the fury of a twister? This scary adventure is all about you. You decide what will happen, and you decide how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1, then follow the instructions at the bottom of each page. You make the choices. If you choose well, you make it home again. But make the wrong choice, beware. So, take a deep breath, cross your fingers, and turn to page 1 to give yourself goosebumps. This was the shortest Beware page we've
Y-
read this far.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I agree.
That we're definitely encountering a tornado here.
Yeah, probably. Seems like that. Yeah,
So it probably is Wizard of Oz.
yeah, I
But
guess.
we'll also I think the yo-yo is the pug on the cover is
Okay.
a dog.
Yeah, that's probably it.
All right, I'm gonna type this out.
Sure, I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna have you guys listen very closely. So, without further ado, let's get going. Page 1. Twister! You scream. Your heart races. You stare up. The sky above you is thick with black clouds. A fierce wind whistles through the trees. Around the farmhouse, far off on the horizon, a swirling dark funnel reaches from the ground up to the sky. Aunt Emily! Uncle Jed! You shout. You run into the house. The screen door slams behind you. You have to get your aunt and uncle to the safety of the storm cellar fast. You realize since you were a baby, your aunt and uncle have raised you. Your parents died when you were very young. My God. We're starting off with dead parents already? That's kind of dark. Anyways,
Yeah, that's interesting. Huh.
yeah.
Yeah, and
You love growing up on your aunt and uncle's Oklahoma farm. Oklahoma? Okay then. And you can't let anything happen to them. Aunt Emily! Uncle Jed! You cry. Where are you? Hurry to page 2. This book is not pulling back any punches. I mean, dead parents, tornado right off the start.
yeah, and we're only on page one.
Yeah. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Here we are. What's all the fuss about? Your aunt walks in from the hallway, wiping her hands on her apron. Your uncle follows her. They both smile at you. The Twister, you begin. Well, come on then, Uncle Jed says. We'd better get on the ground. You take Aunt Emily's arm and follow Uncle Jed back into the yard. The wind is really howling now. The branches on the giant oak tree out back whip back and forth. You begin to tremble in fear. Your uncle holds open the storm cellar door. Aunt Emily steps toward him, pulling you along. Then, with a shock, you remember something. You remember something. You twist your arm free. Come on, honey, your aunt shouts. We have to get into the cellar. No, you scream. I can't. Why not? Turn to page 3. I can't, you shout back. Not without Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, your trusty little black dog. Black dog? Even though I think it was meant to be a pug.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it was a pug.
This
I
is a
definitely
this is
saw.
another this is another for this is
Yeah.
another misleading thing for dogs. Like in
Yeah.
Please Don't Feed the Vampire.
Yeah. Wait, so what is it? It's like a it's like a, what's this? Like a burger dog, right?
I think Yo-Yo Yo-Yo by the cover is a pug, but here it's
Yeah.
just a black dog.
Okay,
Doesn't really say
interesting.
what type.
Unless it's like a black pug because those exist. Yeah.
Yeah, but the cover is just a normal pug. All
Yeah.
right, we're
Yeah.
just gonna we're just gonna say Yo-Yo is just a pug.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Your trusty little pug. Where is he? He usually follows you everywhere. You turn to go find him, but dust clogs the air. You can barely see. The wind tugs at your clothes. It's hard to even stay on your feet. Uncle Jed's strong hand lands on your shoulder. Come on, now, he cries in your ear. There's no time. But over the fierce howling of the wind, you think you hear a faint noise. Is it? It is. It's Yo-Yo's bark. Are we given our first choice? Go after Yo-Yo or run into the storm cellar?
Huh. I think we should go. Should we go after him? I mean, it
Obviously,
does.
we
Yeah,
can't just leave our dog.
obviously. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I'm going after Yo-Yo. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we gotta go after him.
Yeah, if this book really
Yeah.
kills a dog, then this is not going
Yeah.
to be a good book.
Yeah, and also like usually the first choices are not really deaths, they're just like path setters, so if you pick one, or usually it's just one path, it depends, but yeah, these don't usually kill you first off.
Well, we're gonna go after our
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, we should.
I can't leave Yo-Yo, you scream. You break free from your uncle and stumble toward the sound of Yo-Yo's bark. Your muscles strain. You fight the wind for every step. A, a blizzard of yellow dust clogs your eyes. You can't see a thing. Your heart sinks. You'll never find Yo-Yo. You turn to head you turn to head back to the storm cellar to your aunt and uncle and gasp. You can't see them or the cellar anymore. You're doomed. You shriek. Something rubbed against your leg. You look down to see what it is, but you can't tell. There's too much dust. You reach down and touch Yo-Yo's soft, woolly coat. Yo-Yo, you cry. He barks as if he's answering you. Get us out of here, boy, you say into his ear. Find the storm's cellar. You grab hold of Yo-Yo's collar. He pulls you forward. The two of you push ahead into the rising wind. You hope Yo-Yo knows where he's going, otherwise you're both doomed. Follow Yo-Yo to page 82. Flying twigs and gravel pelt you and Yo-Yo. They scrape your face and hands. The tornado's roar fills your ears. Have to keep going, you think. Have to make it to safety. You're about to give up from exhaustion when the wind dies down. Huh? What happened? You glance around. Yo-Yo has led you to a small hill or a short distance from the farmhouse. The air is still, but you can see the twister still raging over your home. A strange groaning sound fills your ears. The tornado rushes at your aunt and uncle's house. Storm cellar, you choke. The twister is right over it. Your aunt and uncle are down there. Kaboom! The house explodes from the force of the wind. No! You yell. Yo-Yo barks. He scrambles away. He wants you to follow him. But what about your aunt and uncle? Do you stay and see if they're okay? Or do you follow your faithful dog? Alright, we're given a choice.
Uh-huh.
Follow Yo-Yo or stay.
I think we should. Uh, should we follow again? Hmm.
I mean,
I
we
f-
don't really know. We don't. I mean, we want to know if our aunt and uncle are okay, but
True.
at the same time,
Yeah.
Yo-Yo seems to be up to something.
True. Follow? I mean,
Should we
I,
follow him or
e- I know this is gonna be like another one of those like this is gonna actually gonna set us down another path. Well, saying it's gonna like lead us on two paths or something like that. I don't know. Uh,
probably is?
yeah. Huh. Okay. I mean, go back maybe. I mean,
Should we
there's.
stay or
I mean, staying. I don't know if we should stay. I mean, this is like a violent tornado.
well, we can't do both.
Yeah. True. I guess
Okay,
follow.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna spin one of those or maybe flip a coin.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
All right,
there's no right or wrong answer. Sure.
all right, we'll just have to flip a coin. Do you,
Sure.
heads or tails?
Uh, Tails.
All right. Do you want to follow Yo-Yo or
Follow.
all right? All right. You said tails, or
Yeah.
did you say head? All right.
I said Tails.
Tails we follow Yo-Yo, and heads we stay.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
It's tails,
Okay. So
so
I
we're
guess.
following Yo-Yo.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're following Yo-Yo.
Sure.
All right. Follow Yo-Yo. You realize that Yo-Yo is trying to lead you to safety. You turn and run after him. But now the Twister seems to be following you. You raced after your trusty dog. Yo-Yo scrambles a little way ahead to an abandoned farmhouse by the road. He barks and jumps up and down. You realize he wants you to go inside the house, but the building is now a wreck. It can barely stand up. How can it shelter you from the Twister? You could keep running, but you're so tired you don't know how much further you can go. Alright, we're given a choice.
Uh-huh.
Follow Yo-Yo into the farmhouse, or keep running.
Huh. I know, like, if we keep following, that something's gonna happen to us, but still, we can't just ditch Yo-Yo. Come on.
Besides, we're too tired. The tornado will
Agreed.
clearly catch us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying we should run away, but like, it's like, should we follow? Mhm.
Third time's a charm, clearly.
Yeah, third time's a charm. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's follow Yo-Yo for the third time.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright. You trust your dog. Besides, maybe Yo-Yo has some kind of canine instinct that helps you find a safe place from the Twister. You stumble toward the broken down house. You have to crawl through the slanting doorway. You have uh, it's dark inside. You can't see much, but right away you hear someone else. How many are we? How many are we? Asks a deep voice.
There's a herd of us.
Someone answers in a high, tinny voice. We'll be safe here, the deep voice replies. Many other agree in a low murmur. You, your tired body feels a flood of relief. Other people? These folks must know what they're doing. And obviously, they think this house is safe. Your eyes slowly get used to the gloom. Who's there? You peer around a corner and gasp in shock at what you see. Those voices don't belong to people. The room beyond is filled with animals, and they are all talking. Find out more on page 52. You shudder. Talking animals? You can't believe it. You realize you're with growing amazement that the deep voice belongs to a huge brown bear. Stupid humans, it roars. They couldn't tell the twister was coming until it almost hit. Then they ran into their holes in the ground.
They have lost their connection with the earth and with the sky.
Twitters a bird.
Yeah.
They call us dumb animals, the squirrel chimes in. But we always know when a storm or earthquake is coming. Or a flood, whines the horse. If they listened to us, we could have saved them a lot of trouble. But we won't help them, the bear adds. Not after the way they treated us. Never! A chorus of voices cry. This is too completely unbelievable. Creep closer to hear some more. Listen to page 76. Wow, the animals can tell when a disaster is about to strike? They can predict floods and earthquakes? We realize how many lives would be saved if the animals told people their secret. On the other hand, they don't seem to like humans very much. Why would they want to share their secret? Still, if there was a way to convince them, maybe you should give it a try. Alright, we're given a choice. Talk
Hmm.
to the animals or decide not to talk to them.
Decide not to talk to them because they clearly hate humans. Like, if we go in front of them, I know they're just gonna tear us up and stuff. But like,
Yeah,
eh,
yeah, I don't think
yeah,
so. Yeah.
yeah, there's no way. I mean, if we can get their trust, then maybe later. But like, not at this point of time.
But how are we gonna get their trust? They're clearly gonna think we're one of the humans who mistreated them.
Well,
This is some Animal Farm kind of nonsense if I've seen
yeah,
anything like it.
yeah, true. Yeah,
God,
huh?
that cartoon was traumatizing as heck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The meaning behind it is even worse. But yeah, I agreed.
Anyway, I'm gonna say we don't interact with these animals.
Yeah, Sam.
Alright. You'd stop yourself at the last moment. These animals sound as if they hate humans. They're not going to be too happy that you overheard their secrets. But Yo-Yo must have known they were in here. Why did he lead you to this house? And hey, what happened to Yo-Yo, anyway? Quietly step outside the farmhouse. The storm has passed and the sky is beginning to clear. There is your dog, Yo-Yo, sitting by the doorway. You're no longer freaked out when he talks to you, but you are amazed. You stand there with your mouth hanging open. Now you know, he says in a low voice.
Yes,
You nod.
I know. Why didn't you ever talk to me before?
We can't talk all the time, he explains as he licks his paws. But something happens to us when a big storm is coming, or when an earthquake is about to hit. We gain special powers, and we can talk. You shake your head. This is so totally weird.
I'm glad you told me.
You say, kneeling down. There's something else I wanted to tell you, the dog continues. Your aunt and uncle are in trouble. Find out more on page 46.
What?
You cry.
How do you know?
The same way I knew the twister was coming, he tells you. He leads you down the road away from the house. Your aunt and uncle were carried away by the twister, he continues. I can smell where they are. They're still alive, but they're buried under a lot of rubble. It's not far from here.
No,
You moan, sick and worry. Sick with worry. Come on, he barks to you. We have to hurry. Yo-Yo trots off, and you follow. After a few minutes, you come to a bridge over a river. Yo-Yo stops. The bridge is weak from flooding, he muses. I didn't know if it was strong enough to hold us,
Is there some other way?
you ask, feeling desperate. There's another bridge about a mile upstream, he replies. But if we use that one, it will take more time to get to Aunt Emily and Uncle Jed. What do you want to do? I will give it a choice.
Uh
Cross the
huh.
bridge or go to the other bridge.
Huh. I think we should go over bridge, but then that takes a lot of time, though. Huh.
Yeah, Yo-Yo said it was a mile away.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Huh.
Our Uncle Jed and Aunt Emily need urgent help.
Yeah, agreed. We don't have time to go 1 mile. Come on.
Cross the bridge.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Page 39.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, go across the weak bridge, I guess.
Uh, there's no time to waste. You have to take a chance with this bridge.
Come on, boy.
You order Yo-Yo.
I'll go first if it holds my weight. It will hold yours, no problem.
You try not to look at the muddy, swollen river as it rages under the bridge, just inches from your feet. Slowly, carefully, you feel your way out onto the span. It shudders and shakes from the water pounding at it. But then, you're across, safe on dry ground.
You can make it, Yo-Yo.
You shout. Yo-Yo runs lightly across the bridge. Yes, he did it. He leads you up a large hill. As you reach the top, a deafening roar stops you in your tracks. You turn toward it and gasp. The entire bridge has been washed out by a surge of water. Phew! Good thing you crossed it in time. Let's go, Yo-Yo insists. Your aunt and uncle are close by. Follow him to page 63. There it is, Yo-Yo cries out. He scampers ahead and leaps onto the pile of rubble that used to be a building. Dig, he urges you. Your relatives are under here, and they're still alive. I can sense it. Frantically, you grab at rocks and pieces of lumber. You hurl them aside without stopping. Your hands are scraped and raw, but you don't care. Yo-Yo works beside you, scratching and clawing at the dirt. But when you pause to take a breath, you realize you've hardly made a dent in the heap of wreckage.
This will take forever.
You gasp. And we have another problem, the dog replies. He points his nose at the sky. There's another twister coming. I can feel it. You glance around you. Oh no, there's no shelter in sight. If the twister hits you, you and Yo-Yo will both be killed. But you can't just run off and leave your aunt and uncle. What should you do? I were given a choice.
Okay.
Stay or leave.
Huh. I think we should, like, leave. I don't know. Because, like, come on, we can't get him out the rubble by ourselves, I'm gonna admit.
Yeah, but and, and plus, uh, and plus, it literally stated if the Twister catches us, then us and Yo-Yo will both be killed.
Exactly, yeah. There's no point of staying.
It's better to just run off
Yeah.
and jump into a nearby ditch.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
how that's how you
yeah.
survive. That's how you survive a real tornado.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got lucky for the bridge. I highly doubt we're gonna get lucky here.
All right, we're gonna run away.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, sure.
Come on.
You urge Yo-Yo.
We have to get help.
No kidding, he growls. The two of you run down the road. The sky grows darker every second.
This way.
you shout when you reach a turn in the road.
I think there are some buildings up ahead.
You wheel around. Yo-Yo's gone,
Yo-Yo?
you shout. The wind is rising, and the trees are swaying wildly. Then you hear a faint barking. I'm down here, Yo-Yo calls. You stumble in your pooch's direction and nearly fall into a deep storm cellar. It's all that remains of a house torn away by the twister. You lean over and see Yo-Yo lying at the bottom of the cellar. I can't get out, he calls up. You look at the sky. You may not have enough time to get down there and lift Yo-Yo out, but if you leave him, he'll be killed. I would give it a choice.
Okay.
Try to rescue Yo-Yo or go look for help.
Hmm. I think we should. I think we should try rescuing him. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
Huh.
Before we do
Yeah.
that, I'm gonna take a sip of drink.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Take your time.
All right. So should we save him or should we go get help?
I think we should try and save him. Come on. I don't think he's like under a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Plus,
I,
he is our best friend after all.
yeah. Yeah. And he's very small, so I highly doubt he'll be under like a lot of stuff.
All right. Let's try and save him.
Sure. Okay.
If this is wrong, though, we'll still have 2 more lives left.
Yeah. True.
It's page 49. Without hesitation, you jump down into the pit.
Don't worry, boy.
You murmur. You crouch by Yo-Yo's side.
I'll get you out of here. Somehow.
No, I'll get you out, he answers. Then he jumps to his hind legs. An orange glow surrounds him. What is going on? You wonder. Don't be afraid, he declares. Your bravery and kindness have released my full powers. You see, not only I can sense the storm, but with the aid of a true friend, I can also control it. You watch, open mouthed, as the dog walks on his hind legs to the center of the pit. He lifts his head skyward. Instantly, the wind swirls over you. It gently lifts you and Yo-Yo out of the pit and onto the ground. Cool. The twister moves toward the rubble and that buried your aunt and uncle. The powerful wind clears the rubble away. It lifts rocks, beams, and entire walls. Yes, at last you see your aunt and uncle, and they are safe. You turn, you, Yo-Yo turns to you with a broad, toothy smile. Not bad for a dog, huh? Turn to page 54. A year later, and you're standing in a television studio in Manhattan, watching the Good Day Show. In an hour, you and your aunt and uncle are leaving for a month-long vacation in Tahiti. Of course, they sold the farm months ago. Yes, things have turned out pretty well, and all because you saved Yo-Yo's life. Speaking of Yo-Yo, it's almost time for his appearance. And now for today's forecast, the show's host announces. Here's Yo-Yo, the weather dog. Yo-Yo stands in front of the weather map and begins delivering the weather report. You smile as you recall how after you saved his life, Yo-Yo never lost his ability to talk or predict the weather. He explained to you that he was able to keep the ability because of the love you showed him. Now he's a national TV star, making tons of money. You just hope he never gets fired for having fleas. The end. Wow. What
Yeah,
an ending.
agreed.
So Yo-Yo can actually control the weather because of
Yeah,
the love we gave him,
yeah,
and because of this, we are now he is now a weather dog in Manhattan, and
mm,
he makes tons of money for us.
true. Yeah,
And
uh, yeah,
yeah, can you believe that?
yeah. Sounds like a good ending. I mean, especially because we did it so quickly. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it.
Flawless victory as well, by the way.
Yep. And yeah, flawless victory too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
anyways,
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys enjoyed this Choose Your Own Adventure for Into the Twister of Terror. Next time, and I hope you Terror Tower fans are listening, because next time on Reddy Linx's Choose Your Own Adventure live streams, we're back with special editions, with special edition number 2, Return to Terror Tower. And I'm actually looking forward to that one. So,
Yes. Go on. It's right there.
no, you finish, you finish.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. Yeah.
As as it as it says, it's meant to be a sequel to Goosebumps: A Night in Terror Tower. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!